All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're jumping into a really fantastic piece from Towards Dev that gets right to the heart of a challenge pretty much every single developer faces. And it all kicks off with one simple, relatable question. You know this feeling, right? You crack open a new file, a new repository, and bam, it just hits you. It feels like you're trying to read a map, but it's in a language you've never even seen before. It's this universal experience, but man, can it be intimidating. I love how the source article puts it. It calls this a daily adventure. And that's so true, isn't it? Some days, it's an exciting puzzle you can't wait to solve. Other days, well, let's be honest, it's a little bit terrifying. But either way, it's a constant reality for us.
So yeah, that's the core challenge we're talking about today. That daily adventure of trying to navigate, understand, and actually work with code bases that we didn't write ourselves. It's such a fundamental skill, but it's often one of the absolute toughest to get good at.
Okay, but this is where it gets really exciting. The article proposes that maybe, just maybe, we don't have to face this challenge with the same old strategies. Because with the AI revolution happening all around us, we've got a new approach, a whole new set of superpowers that we can use.
So, let's talk about how to unlock these AI superpowers. And we're not just talking about firing up a chatbot and hoping for the best. No. This is about a deliberate framework, one that combines the raw power of AI with some really timeless critical thinking techniques.
This framework really rests on three main pillars. First, you've got the engine itself, large language models, or LLMs. Then you pair that engine with two incredibly powerful mental models, Socratic questioning and something called abstraction laddering.
So, what exactly are these three key ingredients? Let's break each one down so we know what we're working with, and we'll start with the big one, the engine, LLMs. First up, LLMs. You know them, you've probably used them. We're talking about tools like GPT-4. As the article explains, these are AI systems that are just masters at understanding and generating text. And the crucial part for us is that they are exceptionally good at interpreting and writing code. Think of it like having a genius coding assistant who never ever needs a coffee break.
Next is Socratic questioning. Now, this isn't about getting simple answers. This is about becoming a detective. It's about asking those deep, probing questions that challenge your own assumptions and really uncover the true logic behind why the code is the way it is. It's structured curiosity, and it's a total game changer.
And our third ingredient is abstraction laddering. This is a kind of fancy term for the ability to mentally zoom in and out. One minute, you're flying at 30,000 feet, seeing the grand architecture, the big why. The next, you're diving deep into a single line of code to understand the nitty-gritty how. That flexibility is what lets you build a complete picture in your mind.
Now this is where it all clicks. It's a partnership. You see, the AI provides the massive knowledge base, the instant pattern recognition. But your role, the developer's role, is to bring the strategic inquiry, the critical analysis, and that deep contextual understanding that an AI just doesn't have. The AI is the muscle, you are the brain.
Okay, so we've got these powerful ingredients. The real magic, though, happens when we actually start putting it all together. How do these pieces combine to create a workflow you can use every single day?
So here's how it works in practice. First, you start by prompting the LLM with a big, high-level question. Then, and this is the most important part, you don't just accept the first answer it gives you. You start digging deeper with those Socratic questions. Why was it built this way? What are the trade-offs here? And as you get those answers, you use abstraction laddering to connect those tiny details back to the big picture. It's a powerful cycle.
And this is really the crucial takeaway from the whole thing. The superpower isn't the LLM by itself. It's not just about asking good questions or thinking abstractly. The real breakthrough happens in the synergy, the way these three things work together and amplify each other.
So what's the ultimate payoff here? What's the goal? Well, by adopting this kind of framework, you can fundamentally change your relationship with unfamiliar code. You move from a place of confusion and anxiety to one of real clarity and confidence.
I just love this quote from the article because it sums it up perfectly. The goal is to turn your coding woes into coding wows. It's all about transforming that feeling of being overwhelmed into a feeling of empowerment and ultimately mastery. And that's a pretty exciting idea for any of us.
And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. We have this incredibly powerful engine now with AI. But maybe the most essential skill for developers going forward isn't just knowing the engine exists, but mastering the new art of driving it. It's a fascinating way to think about how our jobs are evolving. Thanks for joining me on The Explainer.